Hi everyone and welcome to another cameraholders.com video preview. This time I have Samsung NX300 mirrorless digital camera. First of all, I would like to point out that this camera comes with free Adobe Lightroom 4 software, and if you're serious about your photography, this is a very big plus in my book. This is the camera by itself. As you can see, I got it in this very nice silver and brown color combination. The lens is 18-55 with optical stabilization, but more on the lens later. The camera itself has APS-C sensor with 20 megapixels. It has 3.3 touch LCD screen, which is very sensitive. Of course, I have to turn it on first. This is my favorite function. You can touch anywhere in the frame and simply take a picture. The screen is, as you can see, tiltable up to 90 degrees upwards and 45 downwards. At the top you can see stereo microphone holes. This is hot shoe, universal hot shoe mount. Control wheel for aperture, shutter and various settings, on-off button, shutter and mode dial. At the back, basic controls, playback, erase, display, ISO, etc. Video button is recessed. As you can see, there is no way to start video recording by mistake. At the right side, HDMI and USB connectors. At the left, nothing, only NFC logo. At the bottom, tripod mount and battery compartment also with SD memory card. The camera has a very pronounced grip and it would actually be quite nice to hold it, except Samsung put this mount for camera strap right in the middle of the grip. So when I hold it, it simply gets in the way. Maybe if I try like this, no, it doesn't go. I don't know what was Samsung thinking, because all the other cameras on the market have this strap right here, in the space between my thumb and point finger. So this actually is quite bothersome to use. Another thing I wanted to show you is the cheap quality of this 18-55 lens. Of course, this is mirrorless camera and you can change the lens. But this one is probably the worst I have ever had on my reviews. First of all, as you can see, you cannot use zoom without sticking. This is pretty bad in videos, since all your videos become quite choppy. Second, manual control ring has a feel like it has sand inside. Quite bad. And worst of all, when you detach the lens, you might think on this video it has metal mount. No. This is very cheap plastic made to look like metal. But then again, optically this lens is quite decent. So if you are not put down with cheap plastic build, it is quite a good choice actually. This camera is quite easy to use if you like touch interface. As you can see, it's very sensitive and you can very precisely set an option. But then there is a problem with this shooting mode dial. Each time you turn it, it shows this animation of smiley happy people, chessboard, etc. So each time you change shooting mode, you have to wait till this disappears. Of course you can push shutter button halfway, but still it's irritating. Okay, these are all the basics I wanted to tell you about this camera, and I invite you to Camera Hoarder's blog to read the entire review and take a look at image samples.